Welcome back to Tarot Noir. I am your intuitive tarot reader, Tarot D. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell so you'll be notified when we drop the next video. How is everyone doing today? I like to thank my subscribers, my supporters, my clients. I hope everyone is well, safe, and happy and abundant. Okay. Let's cleanse the area right now and cleanse the space. I'd like to give thanks for wisdom from my ancestors. Thank you for the guidance that you have given me. To my past on loved ones, I miss you and love you. Thank you so much for protecting me, removing and repelling negative energy and negative people out of my space. Thank you for guidance. Thank you for my abundance. I am grateful for everything. Okay. All right, you guys. As you know, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. And the color is blue. Today, the topic will be Gavin Newsom from California. Okay. He had a press conference in reference to the redistricting of the maps with Texas and California. If you have not looked on the news, you guys need to check that out. This is a political tarot reading. If you are not into politics, I suggest that you click off and, find you a reader that, or find a different reading that's not political. Okay. But on this channel, we do dive into those things. Okay. So Gavin Newsom, I think we're going to start with this day. Gavin Newsom, um, he is the governor of California, I believe. And he has been coming for Trump's neck. Okay. And I am living it. I am loving every bit of it. I love every bit of that. Okay. Um, he started last night. Okay. Last night. There are tweets out there. I'm going to have to either get my screen share up and running so I can show you the clips. But I do get my information off of the Midas Touch Network. I will put their link in the description box if you are interested in political news or just world news. They will drop the receipts as it comes in. They are certified. They got over 5 million subscribers. I get all my news from them. I know it's credible. It's not mainstream. They're not sponsored by anybody. You're going to get real good news. Oh my gosh, we got we didn't even get started. We already showing the Ace of Swords. But yeah, if you want some good news, political news, go to Midas Touch. Okay. Ace of Swords is coming out. I think it's telling me that we need to keep this card out right now. Okay, so yes, Gavin Newsom and Trump are going at it in reference to the redistricting of the maps in the elections, midterm elections. Okay, it seems like the Republican Party is trying to cheat their way through midterms. So this reading is going to be in reference to Gavin Newsom and how this is going to end up with this map. With this map, will they be successful? Will it even get to that point? Will Texas be redistrict? Will they be redistricting the maps in Texas? Is that going to actually go through? Let's see what the cards say today. I have the Ace of Swords, so truth is coming out. That's the main focus, is the truth. That's the Ace of Swords. Let me bring it to the camera so you can see the illustration. It's a sword through the clouds straight up. It's the most truthful card out of the whole deck. Okay, Ace of Swords, truth. Okay, so let's see. Texas, how is that going to end up? Oh, we got the Tower in reverse. Wow. Okay, so as you see, the Tower is on the reverse. Um, tower is unexpected chaos, unexpected, shake up, disruption. This is not going how the Republicans thought it was going to go. Greg Abbott thought that it was going to be a one and seal deal. They were just going to show up and vote. They did not expect the tower to be flipped upside down. This was something. The tower means sudden chaos, so unexpectedly with the tower in reverse, this was expected. I believe that the Texas Democrats already knew in place and had this in the back of their head that this vote was coming up, and they knew it. So I really strongly feel this was a plan that was set in place because they knew that vote was coming. So this was pre-planned. Okay. This was pre-planned. Okay. Let's keep going here. So I really feel like with the tower being in reverse, let's get one more card before I actually say Four of Wands fulfillment. No, think, I don't think this is going to go in the favor of the Republicans as far as Texas goes, because we have wish fulfillment here. Four of Wands, okay, four people dancing. Normally it's a marriage card, happily ever after. The cards have been flipped, okay. um to me, the way I see it, some readers would take that as, yes, it's a wish fulfillment card. I look at it like this. I feel like the Democrats, it is their wish fulfillment for this not to happen. This tower plan has been disrupted because the Republicans were not expecting that. I think that this is going to be in the favor of Texas, and I don't think that vote is going to go through, or they're going to work around it. They're going to do something. It's not set in stone. I don't think the redistricting of Texas will happen. I think it's going to end up in the benefit of the Democrats. I think that is their purpose, is to not have that vote. Okay, so now we're going to go on. So as far as Texas go, I strongly feel like that vote may not happen. That vote may not happen. Texas Democrats are going to have the upper hand. California, we got Five of Pentacles. Okay, and then we got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so with this, let me put this deck down. For California, I feel like in a direct response to this situation, Trump will be attacking. I feel like he will take the approach of giving them less federal funding, or not giving giving California federal funding. Also, keep in mind that California has a very high homeless population rate in California. I really feel that I feel like Trump is going to possibly try to not support California financially. Okay, I think he's going to hit them from an economic angle, either remove their homeless off the street, or, like he's doing in DC, or just simply cutting certain funding, just cutting, going back ends, taking funds from California, not taking them, but like not dispersing it to the state. Okay, because he has some sort of power to do that, to kind of tamper with the federal funding of the state, because he is the president. So he's going to hit them on an economic base. But the thing about it is, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the lady. We have the lady and the crow, and she has all this beautiful grapes that's hanging out. And I've always said this on my channel, that grapes represent wealth. Okay, back in the medieval times, back in the day, grapes was a delicacy, so it's considered to be wealth. with this card, and you see it says gain. What with this card, California is such a rich state that they can stand on their own. And I feel like the taxes that they, have, their state taxes, they can stand on their own. They don't really need the federal funding. Okay. And that's what the Nine of Pentacles is all about. It is about being independent on your own. Okay. It's always in the Rider-Waite deck. It's a lady with a little bird on her hand, and she's walking in the Garden of Pentacles, which is Pentacles represents money. So I feel like in this aspect, California don't don't need the economic help. Their residents and taxpayers pay so much in taxes, they don't need the federal help. And that's what's going to help them with this redistricting map situation and how it's going to end up. Okay. So I feel like Trump is going to come in on the financial cutoff. Okay. Federal cutoff. And then I also feel that California is self-sufficient. They don't really need it. They got too much money in that state to give a damn. Okay. So let's continue. Let's get one more card out of this deck, and then we're going to go into my illumination deck. Can you tell me more about the situation with California, Gavin Newsom? Moon. Okay, we have the moon card here. I'm going to take one more. And sun. Oh, perfect. Perfect. We're not going to take this one. We just needed like one or two. Okay, so with Gavin Newsom, he's exposing. See the moon card, we have the moon here. Moon is about hidden images, like hidden secrets, hidden things that's not in the light, the betrayals, uncertainty. It can possibly mean uncertainty, lies, untruth, misrepresented, shady aspects. As we go through the different 7 phases of the moon, there's different phases of the moon. Okay. So I honestly feel like there's a lot of stuff that could possibly start getting exposed. And when you have the moon and then the sun being the outcome card, what's in the dark will come into the light. Okay, this is what we have. It's going to be more exposure of this. I do feel that there will be a victory for California. I also feel there will be a victory for Texas. Now, I don't know exactly how about they're going to go about doing it, but I do sense victory for both states to get what they want. Not in favor of the Republican Party. Okay. This is not going to go how the Republicans want it to go, period. It's just not. It's too much. It's too much dirt on this. It's too much underhanded things that will be exposed that is going to turn certain faces, turn certain seats to different colors. And you know what? We watching this on the news. Other states are watching too. Other states are watching too. Okay. Trump is known for cheating. It's everywhere. You can look at any documentary. He cheated with Forbes. He lied to someone about the numbers that he had or that he sold in that particular year that he was the billionaire. There's a whole documentary on that, on how he lied to Forbes to get them to report that he was a billionaire or a multimillionaire, or the numbers are not right. He's known for cheating. He's been cheating his whole life. He cheated in college. He cheated on his wives. He cheated on everything. I mean, this is a known cheater. So his games will be exposed. It's very clear, very clear. Let's go into my main Illuminati deck. And Illuminati means to be illuminated. So, this is my favorite deck. And it's a royal deck. Okay, so let's see. Let's talk about Gavin Newsom and his part. What is his objective? What is he trying to do? What is his end game? What is he going to do? Gavin Newsom. Hanged man. Okay. Let's go. Three of Cups. To celebrate, to expose Trump. Okay. To make things right. Okay. He want to expose Trump. Here comes the moon. I'm going to put this right here. This is very important. Gavin Newsom wants to expose Trump so bad. He wants to expose him so bad. He wants the people to know the truth behind this man right here and his politics. He wants to celebrate the fact that he is going to bring him down. The Hierophant card is here. Okay, we have the Pope, the two keys, possibly the presidency. Maybe he wants to try out for the presidency, win the president's seat, maybe possibly run for president. Oh, all right. We're going to take this one. Judgment. Okay, he wants Trump to be under judgment for the crimes that he has already committed. He doesn't understand how he got off on so many situations. The man got 38 felonies or 37 felonies. He wants him to be persecuted as a criminal. Tell me more about this Hierophant. This, is it presidential seat, or is it the fact that he wants to make it right, make some things right? Okay, one more. Okay, possibly he wants the president's seat, but he still wants to come together as two parties. He just wants the democracy back into the government, because what he is fighting, if you look at any of Gavin Newsom's press conference, he's always saying Trump is an auditary. I don't know if I can say it right. My tongue is tied. But he says that Trump wants to be a dictator. Okay. So I'll just say dictator. Okay. So I feel like he wants to bring back democracy. I feel like that's very much part of the plan. He want to get back to having a democracy, and he's willing to work with the Republicans. The Six of Cups is about an equal give and take, possibly, working together. Looking, and then you have the old man looking in the past. So what democracy used to be, people's rights. And the thing with immigration is just terrible. The situation with immigration is just beyond, beyond, beyond crazy. Such a disappointing fact that people will be treated like this. And these ICE people and all that. I am totally against ICE, totally against the immigration raids and all of this stuff. It's just not fair. Okay. He wants to get the country back on track. That is the ultimate goal of Gavin Newsom. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Repairing the four founders, because 10 of Pentacles is having it all. But as you see the old man, you see the son and his wife, and then the two kids and the two dogs. That's the legacy. So I would say that this is the four founding forefathers of America, and what America really truly stand for, which is democracy, the separation between church and state, those type of deals. He wants to get America back on what it was. Okay, because this right here, this ain't it. What the Republicans are doing is not it. And I'm from Texas, and let me tell you something. I love my home state. I lived in California as well. I love California too. But I'm going to tell you, Texas politics is corrupt down there. It's so unfair. And it's about time. And I'm very proud of the simple fact that the Texas Democrats took the stand like they needed to make a change. Okay. A lot of times in Texan politics, a lot of these Democrats don't say anything. Texas Texas politics is very, very, very corrupt. And it's about time somebody did something about it. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles. Yes, I got Five of Pentacles twice from this deck and this deck. Trump wants to attack the the funding that goes to the state of California, the federal funding, the homelessness. He wants to make California, okay, you want to redistrict the map. Trump is going to try to basically suck up the money from California. He wants to remove all programs from California. Trump is going to strike back through the economics and the programs that they have. It's going to be a fight, but he is going to try to like not even deal with California. But it's going to be hard to do. Like I said, California have their own finances. They can stand on their own and they will gain. They can do it on their own. But Trump feels like he's going to try to either attack the homelessness, because this is also a impoverished card. Okay. The homeless, which he's doing in DC already. He may push it even to a whole nother level with LA. The Skid Row situation. He may take this to a whole nother level, but it is the impoverished and the impoverished, the funding for people that don't have anything. He's going to try to attack Newsom on that level. I strongly feel that way. I strongly feel that way. Okay. Like I said, I also feel like Newsom might consider the president's seat. He might. He might. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Moon Oracle. And we're just going to see what else can we get, y'all. What else can we get? It's looking positive. Like I said, I strongly believe Democrats in both states, it's definitely going to go their way. Trump is going to hit them, or he might hit both states. Maybe that's why it came out twice. He may hit Texas with the poverty program, not poverty programs, but programs to help the homeless and everything. He may hit Texas real bad, and he may hit California real bad. It's something with the money and the federal funding that he's going to attack them with. Greg Abbott too. But Greg Abbott, to me, he just seems to be the type of person that just want to sit on the seat under Trump. He just wants to be recognized by Trump. And you could tell by his politics. If you ever look at, any of his interviews, Greg Abbott is not a great governor for Texas. Okay. How was this? Okay, what is the lasting messages, or what is going to sum up this reading to come with Gavin Newsom? Hunger. Yeah. Gavin Newsom is not playing. He is not playing. Wolf Moon. This is the animalistic side. This is, okay, I'm tired of your BS, Trump. Here I come. And when Texas said, okay, we're going to just redistrict the states or whatever, redraw the maps. California said, okay, we brought our crayons and we're going to redraw the maps too. We have the most electoral votes. Our state is big. So you bring your crayons, I'm going to bring my crayons too. This is the game. It's not the game, but this is the war that is going on here. People are tired of him. People are tired of Trump. They are tired. Tired. Okay, what else? What else about Gavin Newsom and this situation here? The last press conference was amazing. You guys should go check it out if you are into his politics. He had a powerful speech today. Beauty. Okay. One more. Nourishment. Okay. So, and then darkness. This whole situation is not going to go away very easily. I'm going to predict that we're going to have, it says long night moon. This is going to be a long fight. This is going to be a long fight between states. Nourishment. Before you take any, this is the card here, nourishment. You see the lady with the fruits and the world and the egg and everything going on. Before you go into battle, you need to make sure your body is nourished. Before you go into conflict, you need to make sure that you are nourished. Before you take a test, you need to make sure you're nourished. This is a preparation. I feel that um, the people of California, the people of Texas, they are getting ready to have this out in the spotlight, in you know, in the news. We are going to be hearing other states coming out fighting the same way California and Texas are fighting for democracy right now. This is preparation. Nourishment is preparation before the battle. I really strongly feel this is going to be a long, drawn out battle. It is going to be tooth and nail. We're going to see politics unhinged like never, ever before. Democrats are tired of playing nice. Yes, I've seen numerous of um, when they go up to the House of Representatives and Cory Booker, he gives those long, passionate speeches and stuff. That's not working. We appreciate it, but that's not working. What Gavin Newsom in Texas are doing, they are actually putting action behind what they're doing. Okay? Talk is cheap. Now it's time to make those type of moves. It's going to be a long one. Darkness, long night, moon. But after the darkness, we start to blossom again. So I really feel like it's going to work itself out. It's going to be a long, drawn out fight. We're going to hear a whole lot of dirt coming out. It's going to be people getting red for filth. Gavin Newsom read Trump for filth. And, it's going to get ugly. It's definitely going to get ugly in politics. Okay, it's definitely going to get ugly, but I am going to predict that Texas is going to have their victory with the Democrats. And I'm going to also say that California is going to get their victory. Long battle, long political battle with all of this. And we'll just have to stay tuned to see what happens. If you enjoyed the reading, make sure you like, share, subscribe the video. Please drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think about what's going on. I mean, this is politic unhinged right in front of our eyes. I'm getting my whole life. I'm enjoying seeing our country stand up for what they believe in, okay, and what we believe in, and not allowing Trump to take over and run a dictatorship. This is not a dictator country. Okay, so you guys stay blessed. Make sure your protection is up. And until the next time, you guys take very good care of yourselves. Keep your protection up. Have a good night.